So in this video, we are going to learn how to auto-generate AI-powered sales follow-up emails from Salesforce lead update. Let's say your sales team is using Salesforce as a CRM platform to manage their leads. And you want that whenever the status of a lead is updated by your sales team, you want to send a follow-up email to the lead as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build an AI agent which will completely automate this process and generate the AI-based sales follow-up email as well. So this AI agent will get triggered whenever the lead is updated in our Salesforce CRM. Then this AI agent will send the details of the updated lead to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, we are going to generate the follow-up email as well. And after generating the email, we are going to create a draft for the same email in our Gmail account. Now in this video, we are just taking an example of Gmail, but instead of this, you can send this data to any email marketing platform which you are using, or send the email or create a draft of this email as well over there. Now, if you want to learn how you can build this AI agent all by yourself, for that, let me just take you to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Salesforce CRM, which is used by my sales team to manage the leads. Now I want that whenever a lead is updated by my sales team in my Salesforce CRM, I want to basically get the updated details of that lead, generate a updated sales email for them, and save that email as a draft in my Gmail account. Now, in this video, I'm just taking an example of Gmail, but you can basically use this AI agent to create the email or create the email draft related to the sales with the recent update in any email marketing platform of your choice. So in this way, whenever the sales lead status gets updated in my Salesforce account, automatically the sales email or the nurturing email or the follow-up email on the same update is created. Now to build this AI agent, we have to connect all of these platforms. We have to connect Salesforce with our AI platforms like OpenAI, using which we are going to generate the follow-up sales email, and also with Gmail so that we can basically create a draft for the same email as well. And to connect all of these platforms and build this AI agent, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser. In the new tab, search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see we have reached to Pabbly Connect's landing page. Now here we have two options, sign in and sign up free. Now if you're new to Pabbly, just click on this sign up free button and you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, just click on sign in. After signing in, you will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. And here you just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And as we click on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. After coming to this dashboard, we have to basically create a workflow over here. Just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as AI agent for sales follow-up email. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly account in which you want to set up this workflow and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole workflow works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is first we have to connect our Salesforce CRM with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new lead status is updated in Salesforce, automatically the details of the same updated lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this AI agent will trigger, it will start. Then after that, this AI agent will send the updated details of the same lead to OpenAI. And using OpenAI, we are going to generate a follow-up email for sales. And after that, after generating the email content like the subject line and the email body, we are going to send the same details to Gmail and create a draft for the same email as well. So let's see how it is done. Here in trigger step, in choose app, we will search for Salesforce and select it. After selecting Salesforce in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as lead updated. After selecting this trigger event, just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Salesforce account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Salesforce button. And after that, here from the pop-up window, just scroll down and click on allow. And as you click on allow, here you can see that our Salesforce account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, here you can see we have this save and send test request button. Now, as we click on this Save and Send Test Request button, the details of the last updated lead, the most recent lead which we have updated in our Salesforce account, will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do, I'll just go to my Salesforce account. I have this lead named as demo user. I'm just going to update the status of this lead over here. So what I'm going to do, I'll just go to the edit lead section. Let's go to edit, and then let me just update the status. So I have this field of lead current status. Currently the status is contacted, but I want to change the status as interested over here. After changing the status, I'll just save this lead over here. If you want, you can make some other changes as well. So just now we have basically updated the status of this lead to interested. Now we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response, you can see we have received the details of the exact same lead which we have updated just now. We'll scroll down, and here you can see that we have the status over here as working contacted. So we have two status for a lead. We have the current status of the lead over here which we have updated, and the other lead status which we have is working contacted, that the work is going on this lead. And what is the actual status over here? Here you can see for that we have created another field over here. Then after that, we'll scroll down further. Here you can see the phone number of the same lead which we have updated. We have the owner ID. We have the name of the lead. We will scroll down further. We have the lead source. We have the last conversation update as well. That what was the last conversation happened by some of our team members or our sales representative. We have the field or the details of that as well updated in Salesforce and receive the same details inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. Then here you can see we have the response of last name over here. We'll scroll down further. We have this unique lead ID. We have the first name, email address of the lead. We have the description of the lead as well, some lead related details. We'll scroll down further and we can see rest of the details as well. And also we have the company name. So in this way, all the details of a lead which we have in our Salesforce account, which we have updated just now, all of these details of this newly updated lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect. Now the step 1 of building this AI agent is completed. Now let's move to step 2. In step 2, we have to send all of these updated details of the lead to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, we are going to generate the email over here, the subject line and the sales follow-up email. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we will search for OpenAI. Just select it. After selecting OpenAI, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as ChatGPT Structured AI Output. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our OpenAI account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this API key. To get it, just log into your OpenAI account and just go to the dashboard. After coming to dashboard, from the left sidebar, select API keys and click on this Create Secret Key button. Let's say I would like to name my API key as Pabbly Connect. You can give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the project of your OpenAI account for which you want to create the API key and select the permission as all and click on Create Secret Key button. Now as you click on Create Secret Key, the API key is generated. Just copy the API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting the API key, just click on Save. And as you click on Save, here you can see that we have successfully connected our OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the AI model. So in this dropdown here, you can see a list of all the models using which we can get a structured output, a structured response from OpenAI. So I will be using GPT-4o Muni as the model. Then it is asking us for the role. Now here what I want to do, basically I want to send the prompt or send the request to OpenAI in two methods. First, I want to set up a system role over here where I will be entering the actual prompt, and then under user role or user content, we will be sending the details of the lead. So here under roles, you can see in this dropdown, we have three options: user, system, assistant. So by what role you want to send the request to OpenAI, you have to select that. If you want, you can just turn this mapping button on and enter multiple roles over here as well. So right now you can see that there is only one role of user. So that's why here below that we have only one field of content user. But if I enter two roles over here, system and user, system comma user, then what is going to happen? The two fields are added. Here you can enter your system prompt and here you can enter your user prompt or user details as well. So here in this way, by entering this or separating it with comma, you can enter multiple roles and you can basically enter or send a layered prompt to OpenAI to process this data as well. So in this video, we are just going to use two roles, system and user. In system role, I'm just going to give the background that what do I want OpenAI to do, where I will be mentioning that it's an excellent sales representative and it has to basically generate the follow-up sales email and give the background of my company and my business as well. And in content user, we will be entering the details of the lead which we have actually received from Salesforce. So we are going to enter the details of the updated lead which we have updated in our Salesforce CRM. So let me just enter these two prompts over here. Okay, so as you can see, I have entered these prompts over here. So this is my system prompt where I've specifically mentioned that what do I want this OpenAI agent or this particular OpenAI action step or ChatGPT to do. And after that, here in this content user, we are going to enter the details of the lead over here, the updated lead details which we have received from Salesforce. So here we have clearly specified that you are an AI-powered sales assistant helping a SaaS company improve lead engagement through automated follow-up emails. Background. The business is a fast-growing SaaS provider. So here I have basically added the background details of my business. And then here I have mentioned that what I want OpenAI to do for me. So basically I want it to generate a professional follow-up email tailored for leads engagement. And also I have added some instruction to generate the email as well. So in this way, in content system, we have entered the system prompt. And here in content user, we are basically going to enter the details of the updated lead. Now we have received the updated lead details from Salesforce in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses, one by one, we have to add these details into this OpenAI action step into this content user field. Now to add the trigger step responses into this OpenAI action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of name over here, and here in front of name, here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received of an updated lead from Salesforce. Out of all of these responses, select the response of full name of the lead, and we have to map it over here. So I'll just search for the response of name over here. This is the response of full name and map it. Then we'll click here in front of email. We will search for the response of email and map the email address of the lead. Then we are going to search for the response of mobile number over here. So we don't have mobile number, we'll search for phone number. Here it is. Then we are going to map the company of the lead over here. So let's search for the company name. Here it is. After company name, we are going to enter the description of the lead as well, some details about the lead. Then we have also received the last interaction summary. So I'll just search for the last conversation or interaction summary and map it too. And at last, we are going to add the updated status over here. So I'll just enter the current status of this lead over here, which is interested, and add it too. So in this way, all the details of the updated lead will be received from Salesforce inside Pabbly Connect. After that, here we have basically entered or mapped the responses. So after getting the data of updated lead from Salesforce, this AI agent will send the same details with this prompt to OpenAI. After entering the prompt over here, it is asking us for the response format. So basically, we can get two types of response from OpenAI action. Either we can get a plain text or we can get a JSON response as well. So we basically want to generate the subject line and the email body over here. So what we are going to do, we want to basically get two separate responses for subject line and email. So we are going to enter a JSON schema, a structured output schema over here. Now you might be thinking, what is this response format? What is this structured output? And what is this JSON schema? So using this particular action of OpenAI, we want to basically get the data, get the response in a proper structure where we want the subject line and we want the email body. We don't want to mess up with the structure or change the structure. Every time we want to get the data into the same format. So that's why what we can do, we can enter a JSON schema over here. We can create a JSON schema of the type of response we want to receive, and OpenAI will give us the response in the same format. Now you must be thinking, what is this JSON schema and how you can generate it? So it is very simple. You don't need to have any kind of technical skills. OpenAI has a platform as a tool itself using which you can just automatically generate the JSON schema. Now, before doing that, what you have to do, here in response format from this help text below, we have to copy this last help text and paste it over here. After entering this, here in this help text, in place of this over here, we are going to basically enter the JSON schema. So we will just clear this text from here. And to generate the JSON schema, just go to your OpenAI account. After that, here just go to docs section. After coming to docs, from the left sidebar, you can see this option of structured output. Just click on this and click on this generate button. And here, what kind of schema or what are the details you want to basically get in response for OpenAI, you just have to enter that. So let's say I want to enter I want to get email body and subject line in response. So this is the particular text or the prompt I'm entering. Now, as I enter this prompt and click on create, within seconds, you can see that OpenAI is going to generate the JSON schema. And here it is. This is JSON schema where we are telling OpenAI that we want the response in these two fields, for the field of body and for the field of subject. So here OpenAI has automatically generated the JSON schema. Just copy it from here, go to a workflow, and here in front of JSON schema, just paste it over here. So in this way, we just have entered the response format and told OpenAI that we want to get the subject line and basically the body of the email. That's it. We don't want to get any other details, and it is mandatory to give these two responses. Then it is asking us for the user over here. So here in the field of user, we have to basically enter some kind of unique identifiers. So if you want to create a conversation thread for each and every updated lead, like what was the previous message for this particular lead, which was generated by OpenAI using this action, you can just enter the unique lead ID over here. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just ignoring these fields over here. Then it is asking us max token, sampling time, sampling values. So what kind of response you want from OpenAI? You can basically customize this response, make some changes in these values, and basically control the type of output or type of email the OpenAI action is generating. Right now, I'm just going with the default values, and we will just click on this save and send test request button. And as you click on save and send test request, here you can see that within few seconds, we are going to receive some response over here. And the response is received. And in this response, you can see that because in the JSON schema, we have mentioned that we want the subject line and body. Here you can see that in front of message content subject, we have the subject line of the email as well. And here in front of message content body, OpenAI has generated a follow-up sales email with the details of the lead which we have provided, the updated lead details. Now, because we haven't provided our details, that what are the details as a sender we want to basically add, that why it has added basically these tags. But if you provide these details in the prompt, it can basically use those details in this email too. So till now, what we have done, we have taken this AI agent has taken the updated lead from Salesforce, sent it to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, we have generated the follow-up email. Now we just want to create a draft of this email in our Gmail account. For that, just scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, search for Gmail. Just select it. After selecting Gmail, in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Create Draft. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Connect with Gmail button from the pop-up window, select your Gmail account in which you want to create the draft, then just scroll down and click on Continue. And as you click on Continue, here you can see our Gmail account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the email subject, like what is the subject line of this email. So we have received the subject line of the email from OpenAI in the previous step. So we will just click on this field of email subject, and from the drop down from OpenAI responses, select the response of subject line, and we are going to map it. Then it is asking us for the recipient email address, that what is the email address of the user to whom we want to send the email. So we want to send this email to our lead over here. So from Salesforce responses, we are going to search for the response of email address of the lead and map it. Now, if you want to add someone in CC or BCC, you can just enter the email address as comma separate email address is over here. Like if you want to add multiple users in CC, you can just enter the email addresses separated by a comma over here. And if you want to add someone in BCC, you can enter their email addresses over here. Then it is asking us from email that in your Gmail account which we have connected, it is most likely possible that you might have created multiple aliases. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all of that, and from which particular email address you want to send the email, you can select it. Right now, I'm just going to continue with this particular email. Then it is asking us for the sender name, that by what name we want to send the email. So let's say by the name of Pabbly Connect for now, just for testing, I'm entering this name. By this name, I will be sending the email addresses. So whatever sender name we are going to enter over here, the same sender name will be shown to the user who will be receiving this email. But right now, we are just creating the draft. Then it is asking us reply to. So once we create this draft, and later on, if we send this draft email, and if you want to receive the reply from the users on some other email address, you can enter that email address over here. But right now, I just want to get the reply on the same email address. So that's why what is going to happen, we are just going to keep this field as blank. Then it is asking us email content type. So here in this dropdown, we have two options. Either we can create a plain text email or an HTML email. So we are just going to use a plain text email, and here in email content from OpenAI responses, whatever email body we have received, we are going to enter the same email body over here. So whatever email OpenAI is going to generate, we are going to send the same email. We are going to create a draft in our Gmail account for the same email. Then it is asking us for the signature, that whether we want to add some kind of signature to this email or not. So from this drop down, you can select the signature. Then it is asking us for the label ID. So here in this drop down, you can see that we can add the labels for this draft which we are creating. Let's say I want to add the label as important, so I'm selecting this particular label over here. But if you want, you can basically change the label from here as well. After that, if you are adding some kind of files in the attachment, you can enter the file name and the attachment file URL over here. And the same file will be added in our email draft too. But right now, we are not sending any kind of file attachment, so that's why we can just keep these fields as blank. And then just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we are going to receive some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the email which was generated by OpenAI for the lead follow-up, using the same email, we have basically created a draft in our Gmail account. So let's check it. We will just go to a Gmail account and refresh this draft page once. And yes, here you can see that just now a draft is created in our Gmail account. If I open this draft, the recipient email address is the same email of the lead which we have updated in Salesforce. Then here you can see we have the same subject line of the email which was given by OpenAI. And then we have the same email body which was generated by OpenAI over here. So using OpenAI, using ChatGPT, our AI platform, this AI agent has generated the email content, the follow-up email content, and this is the email content. And here you can see that in this email, you can just review this email, make some necessary changes if you want, and then send the follow-up email directly from your Gmail account. So using this AI agent, all you have to do is just update the lead in Salesforce, and automatically the follow-up email draft will be created in your Gmail account or in any email marketing platform which you are using. So not just this, you can build AI agents and connect multiple applications to automate multiple processes of your business using Pabbly Connect. Let me tell you that you will get a clone link of this same workflow of this same AI agent in the description box below. And by clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation and build this AI agent, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.